Good morning, good morning, good morning. So far, we have nobody
No
in.
one.
That's okay.
The
You
universe
can
is
watch it
scary.
later.
The universe knows we're here.
Yes, Gabriel knows we're here. That's all that matters. Um, I know a lot of people know we're here too, but they've gotten their notifications because we have our notifications, and now I'm going to share it with the people on my Facebook. And then I'm going to go to the other one and do the same because I have two Facebooks on here.
You have two Facebook accounts?
Yeah.
You and us, or just you? What?
Just me. Love Riot Warriors and my personal.
Personal.
Yeah, I have more people on my personal.
You're allowed to have two Facebook.
Yes, you can have. I have more than two, but I only deal with two right now. If you have a business, which I do, considered, then you have to. There's more what you can and cannot do.
So there's a business Facebook, there's personal Facebook, there's the advertising. What's Facebook Marketplace? That's another thing.
Yeah. So I've got to work on yours to get those all done, but been so busy with other things these days.
All the stuff I want to sell. Somebody was saying that Facebook.
You got a marketplace.
Well, it has slowed down. During COVID, I guess things were hot. People were buying, selling like crazy. And it hasn't, they aren't buying and selling as much now. They get it in the water.
Oh, and your Facebook just popped up. Boy, yours.
What did I do?
It's slow. That's all I was saying. Look, it's slow. Okay, so yeah, and I'm going to get into. We might not have anybody today, but that's okay.
Yeah,
what? Go ahead.
I was just saying, I've been dreaming about yesterday. Recall what happened. We went to that Brazilian barbecue.
Oh, did you?
Well, I can't remember the name of it, but it is a Brazilian barbecue in Scottsdale. They had 27. They were expecting 2,700 yesterday.
Wow.
Two of them. Susan and you walk around these big skewers of meat. Just grab what you want. If you're a meat person, I'm not.
Oh, that's true.
I'm a turkey person, but yeah,
you really like turkey that much?
Yeah, I do. Turkey. I'm not a beef. Something about beef, and I don't get along. But if you get that diet, that's your blood type.
Yeah.
Those are meat eaters. I would eat.
Here too.
I'm glad you checked into us. You're the only one here.
And is it plugged in?
Yep.
Oh, is it plugged into the wall? It doesn't look like it's plugged in anymore.
Wait. The light's on. It's plugged into the same cord.
Oh dear. Let me make sure these. Can you hear us yet, Susan?
Oh, I plugged this into the computer. That's what I left it.
I moved it. Did you just now?
No.
Plug it back in the computer?
No. Whatever you've done is the latest.
Okay. It was me who didn't put it.
She says there's sound now.
Okay, good. We have sound.
Bless you for coming in. You're our audio visual angel.
There's two people on, myself and
Susan. Yeah.
Let's see. Let's double check. Oh, now there's one person on.
Who can actually hear us?
Yes. And this one is, oh, that's Susan. I don't know who the other person was, but they're not here now.
Yes,
Well,
she's laughing to being our audiovisual angel.
yes.
You're our Roz in the background. We watch a lot of Frasier. So
Do you?
yes, I love that show.
Did you hear which show is coming back?
Frasier's coming back.
There's another one coming back.
Cheers.
Night Court.
I didn't ever watch that much of it. Frasier, the writing in that show to me just blows me away.
I love Night Court. It was,
I'll have to check it out because I don't remember.
yeah.
I remember that, but I never was tied into it.
Yeah, I love that one. I can't remember some of the people right now who was in it, but yeah, they were good. Anyway, it's a very quiet day. Oh, now somebody else is back in. Oh, somebody from Twitch. Wow, we're getting people in now. Yay. Hello, Twitch. Hello. The rest of it is basically on YouTube. Yeah, I'm thinking. Not fast enough, but I'm thinking. Okay. What were we
You and I were talking about forgiveness and shame, and
oh, should I pull those things up? I think I should.
those would be good.
Okay, you guys know that I pull a lot of things up so you can see them, take pictures of them, and so I'm going to pull up our regular one here. I call back my power of energy. I'll let you guys know how this goes. You know the drill, yes. And here's another one. Another same thing about the call back my power, but this one I call back my magic. I am cleansed from disconnected from anything that may drain me. I am shielded from any energy that does not serve me. I am safe. I am protected. I am whole. And so it is. So this is a good one too for that. Which one do I want to do? I want to do this one next. That I'm in charge of my own happiness. Please take pictures of these so that you can have them. And yes, you can edit these pictures so you can just get what's there and not have to see us. Or you can leave us on there. That's up to you. Right. Here's another new one. Now I'm going to probably work on putting that somewhere else, but I picked that up from Facebook. All of these are from Facebook. Yes, you can find them on Facebook, but I saved them. Okay, so I hope this is helping. I'm getting to the really good ones. I think I'm going to get to
Yeah, these were just average. The better ones are coming.
Well, no, I like the other ones. This one is the average one. However, this one is totally different.
I like this one.
Don't let getting lonely make you reconnect with toxic people. You shouldn't drink poison just because you're thirsty.
That's that thing, doing the same thing, expecting to get different results.
The definition of insanity.
Yeah.
I try and remind somebody of that every day.
I try to remind myself the same thing.
Yeah. Oh, this is the
That
favorite one.
Yes.
I'll let you read this one.
A+. Forgive yourself for not knowing better at the time. Forgive yourself for giving away your power. Forgive yourself for past behaviors. Forgive yourself for the survival patterns and traits you picked up while surviving trauma. Forgive yourself for who you needed to be. Aubrey Etchings.
Yes.
That one's for me. Pretty picture.
Hi, Nikki. And Susan Wayne. Nobody else is posting that they're here. I'm going to see if I can see anybody.
Well, Nikki, since you're the only one here, what's your question of the day?
What would you like to know?
Yeah, what would you like to know?
Hello, Tina. Tina's watching.
There's a little bird on your shoulder, Nikki. left shoulder.
Oh, I'm going to put this down.
Do you have a little bird spirit hanging around you? Little sparrow or something like that. Little blue jay.
Ooh,
Something cuddly.
a bird is cuddling.
Yeah.
Just okay.
But it was sitting here, like a
Oh,
little
okay.
on her shoulder in a cuddly position. If I were a little bird, that's what I would say.
Well, I hope those did help you. And hi, Nikki. And do you have a question?
Don't be afraid to be vulnerable here. Who knows? Your question and the answer we give you could be somebody else's answer too. What do I need to let go of? Oh, thank you. Lovebirds have lost some. Lovebirds have lost some. What do I need to do to let go? Oh, so I get pain with that, like relationship stuff.
Okay. Let's slowly.
But the next thing I'm hearing is love yourself. There's an echo, 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 echo.
Yes. It's not a new concept that we
No,
talk about
and
on a
we're
daily
not
basis.
making fun of you on
No, we're not.
that's I'm saying that affectionately, and I'm saying it for myself. What do I need to do to let go? It's those relationships that roll around in your head for years. And what we've been talking about on that vein is forgiving yourself rather than beating yourself up for letting yourself get in the relationship, but thanking yourself for being in the relationship for what you now know that you didn't know before. You look at it as a positive. What did you get out of it that you wouldn't have gotten otherwise? Focus on what you do have, not what you don't have.
Good. I'm glad you've been working hard on yourself. But don't be hard on yourself.
Ooh, good. No, I like that what you just said.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't be hard.
Yes. Because and I'm glad you said thank you. So I take that because I put up the tree of life and the forgiveness on there. Because that is about forgiving yourself. And it helps quite a bit. I really love that one.
But to be more direct with your question, the bottom line is you have to think a different thought and you have to create a new feeling around that. So let's say that the past experience, if you think about it, it generates rage in you or anger. So now you choose to think of something more pleasant to replace that feeling with. It doesn't happen instantly. It's not a quick fix, but you got to be conscious of it first. So the trick is, what is it I've said before? You see, feel, and what's the sequence? It's Hicks. First, you want to feel, see, believe. Feel, see, ask. There's three of it. First of all, you got to recognize that's happening, and you see it in your mind. You visualize it, and then you create a feeling of positive around that, and you just keep doing it till you get it.
Yeah.
It's
And I'm getting a lot of pain on my right side, so I feel there's a male energy that's really been hard on me. And you aren't speaking your truth. That's why I can't speak all of a sudden.
she's very soft energy.
Yeah.
Would be easily trampled.
If you allow yourself to be, you're a lot stronger inside. Like you said, you've been working on yourself. And just continue to do so. Use that. Do you need me to put that up again so you can take a picture of it? Or at least a screenshot? Let me know, because I'll put the tree of life with the forgiveness sayings on it.
I'll put it up anyway. I like to see it. It was
Removing
cute.
myself from a lot of people the past year to find me. Yes, yes.
Sometimes you got to do that.
And once you find yourself and can really, truly, unconditionally love yourself, then the right people are coming in. Okay. I screenshot all of the ones you guys posted. Beautiful. Good. So you don't need it again. I'm glad. Yeah, I did just have one up there and I just couldn't do just the one. I had to get more of them up there because there's a lot of great messages in them. And if one doesn't resonate with you, another one will. Or all of them might. Oh, speaking of that, I have one more to put up. Because this is all of us. Oh, I'm going to hide you for just a minute, Nikki. And I'll put this up. Because This is about 12 types of light workers. Which of those resonates with you?
I'm looking at these too. Receive guidance from angels, manifestors, or apocalypse who can obtain. That would be Beverly. Way showers lead by example. So could identify with way shower and messenger unifiers. Not so good there. Ascension guides, enlightenment process. No, we're also ascension guides. No, I'm not working on the grids. And use it to transmit negative transmitter like keepers.
Now, if Tina Escoto is still watching.
I was thinking, did she drop in?
Yes, she's on my Facebook. Tina, how many of those do you resonate with? All 12?
Like keepers, healers, seers.
Hello, Jeanette Gormley. It's been a while. It has been a while. I posted a bunch of affirmations, mantras, and different things that resonate with me strongly. So I want to put this one up for all of you that are seeking something more and have an inkling that there's more to you than just you. So definitely look on these, and I'm asking you, even Susan, that's on here, how many of these do you relate to? Do you resonate with? Jeanette, Nikki?
While you're resonating, if you have areas of concern in your life you want to throw out, we can play with those. Yeah. That's our reason for living.
We're here to help you guys today. And Nikki, like I said, I'm glad that these that you needed them, what I put up before. The angels have been communicating with me, but I have had resistance helping me find my way. Okay. Yeah, just let go of everything that no longer serves you. Another, I don't think I put this one in my captions, but
resistance is just fear.
Yeah. And remember, anytime you feel fear, anger, anything like that, replace it with love. There's no room for hatred, fear, or anger when you love and when you think of love, because you can just say, I am love, and you can mean it, because that's what I say all the time. I have heard I am a light worker, healer, and earth angel. Do any of those others resonate with you? In other words, do you feel positive when you read any of those? Does it give you goosebumps?
Yeah, those.
I get,
Yeah.
It's like
the chills,
hair stand on end, thing that yeah, you have to heal yourself before others. That's for certain.
But I just get the sense she's finding out, you're finding out who you are.
Yes.
Okay, that's cool. And you just hang out in places like this, and the more you do it, the more you learn about who you are.
Yeah, that's them. Anytime anyone says anything negative to you, that's their insecurity. That's their negativity. That has nothing to do with you. Yes, they might put your name on there, but that is their path. That is their fears. That's not yours. You don't accept them. Do not accept anything. All of them make me feel vibrations. Good.
Then she's the whole list.
She's the whole list. I'm very close to the whole list.
Are you?
I haven't astral traveled yet, but I know that's coming sometime.
I did that one time. It came out of a dream. It was bizarre.
Oh, wow.
And I haven't been able to make it happen.
Okay.
But it's happened accidentally a couple of times. And I
get that.
In my case, I just remember I was in the foyer of a house I was living in at one time, but I felt like I was walking through mud. I couldn't move. No, it was a real heavy feeling, but I knew where I was. Wow, this is bizarre.
Yeah. Okay, so
well, she's busy.
Yeah. So Nikki, just
take your pick.
Yeah. concentrate on one. If you want to be a healer, if that resonates the highest, then concentrate on that first.
One's going to be stronger than the other.
One's going to be stronger than anything else. But messenger, I mean, Scott is a messenger. I'm a messenger. So those are highly resonates with me. I haven't been able to control anything yet, but I am learning, but need to work harder. No, not work harder.
Yeah.
Focus on one at a time. Because I get up every morning, okay, what's my focus today? What do I need to study? But working harder. You need to study more than you need to work at it. You know what I mean? I mean, yes, we're all working. This is my job. I work at spirituality, metaphysical stuff every single minute of the day. I do. Anytime I'm watching something, I except for football yesterday. Well, actually, I do utilize it for that too. Oh, you've been studying human design. Yes, that's very good too. I've touched base with it, but there's more. There's so much more out there than human design. I'm going to type it in here because I can type it better than say it. Enneagram. Gram.
Well, that's a nice thing for you to say to us, Nikki. We're lighting you up. No,
good. And I'm sending you unconditional love. I do that 24/7. But when I'm also on here, I definitely send out unconditional love to anybody who's on here because that's what I do. Okay. So nobody else has said how many of those. I mean, you can count them up. Nikki has all 12. I'm pretty close to 12. Like I said, I haven't astral traveled yet, but I know that's going to happen.
I think we've all got pieces of these 12.
Yeah.
Just some are stronger than.
Yeah.
You are very welcome, Nikki.
Yeah. And Jeanette, did you have any questions today? Susan, did you have any questions? I know there's 4 people on, but I'm only seeing 3 that are on the chat. The other ones are just watching quietly like Tina.
Go with your way shower right now. If that's what popping up, play with that.
Which one?
She's talking about being a way shower.
Oh, okay. Yes. Yeah.
Nikki is.
Okay. So what do you need in order to do a way shower? Lead by example, influencing others to do the same. Yes. Yes, Miss Susan. What is you feeling stuck, Jeanette and Susan? If you have a question, please pop it in. And Jeanette is feeling stuck. What does Jeanette need to do? Hey, Nikki, here's one.
Jeanette, what are you stuck in?
Jeanette Gormley from Ireland is feeling stuck. Do you have anything that you feel she should know, Nikki? This is, I'm not putting you in the spotlight. I'm just letting you work with your intuition right now and see what you're going. See what you got. Jeanette is going with the flow right now, but she's still feeling stuck. So, Nikki, do you want to try this?
Oh, you're giving Nikki a shot here.
Yeah, for her to try. Just for herself.
Yeah.
Okay, because she wants to lead by example, influencing others to do the same. So, as you can tell, I'm a way shower. I feel I'm a pathfinder and a trailblazer. That's part of me. Give herself more love. She is stronger than she thinks. Yes, I'm banging my head on a brick wall when it comes to communicating. Yeah, that's what Jeanette is saying.
Okay, so Nikki is feeding energy to, do I have these people stuck? Nikki is sending out her advice here. Right. Give herself more love.
Yeah. And this is Nikki. Oh, let me get rid of this. Nikki, I'll put it on top of it. Never mind.
Nikki is referring to
Jeanette. This is Nikki to you.
And Susan is talking about her.
Yeah. Okay. Jeanette, we will, if there's anything more we need to tell you, we will tell you in just a second. We're going to grab Susan's here because you might be able to help this too, because this is communication. And I know you're stuck when it comes to communicating, and I'll tap into you in just a second. Jeanette, yeah, I'm told, yeah, okay. I have to tell Jeanette this. Sorry, let me pull this back
Okay,
up.
we're going back to Jeanette.
Back to Jeanette. We'll get you in just a second, Susan. Okay, Jeanette, communicating. You're receiving communication. Oh man, your receiving is really heavy, very heavy. It's painful. On your giving hand, you're very positive when it comes to your giving, but your receiving is blocked. You're afraid to receive. What you're giving, your communication, it's not going on deaf ears, but because you're not listening or you're not receiving the information, they feel that you're not genuine, but you are. You are genuine in what you're telling people. What do you got from Gabe?
Reference Jeanette, and the base question is what? I'm
Jeanette,
banging my head on a brick wall when it comes to, she's
yeah,
afraid. You're afraid to throat chakra. You're afraid that if you are honest with what your verbiage is and your true feelings, you're going to hurt somebody else's feelings.
but you need to be your authentic self.
Because if you don't spill your guts, and I say that affectionately, that gets all bottled up inside of you.
Mm-hmm.
And you're limiting your expression out of being too concerned about what the other one's going to think, see, hear, feel,
Yeah.
which isn't her problem.
Right.
Your job is to be honest from
Yes.
your position, not to be vindictive or aggressive, but to express how you feel and how it's affecting you.
But speak with your authenticity and your love. And what I've got is you can give positively. That your giving is beautiful right now. It's very positive.
But she's afraid.
But you're afraid to. Don't worry about what's coming into you because you're protected. Okay. So definitely let them know authenticity, and your throat isn't that bad. I mean, your throat chakra isn't that bad. It is on your right side. So I don't know if if you need to say something to a male energy, and it doesn't have to be a man. It's a male energy. It's a man. It is a man. Okay. So,
how did we know that?
well, it told me. I mean, that's told me. So I do feel a lot of it on the right side. But you're blocked and you're receiving because of your fear. That's why you're blocked. But again, authenticity, speak with your heart, and you can't go wrong.
She's in pain.
Yeah.
This other energy needs to know this.
Yes.
That she needs to say, from a perspective of, I'm feeling this way, not you're the blame.
Right.
You can't blame the other one. This is how it's affecting me.
Yeah. But remember, any negativity from somebody else, don't accept it. It's not yours. It's not yours. Okay.
She's being treated very unfairly.
Yeah.
And that's how she needs to express it. Now, you can keep accepting this unfair treatment if you want to, but I don't know why you would. So you've got two choices: that stand your ground or pack your bag. And I'm not being aggressive without saying that. But I see no reason for it to be endured if it's not being fun. That's a choice you've got to make. What price do you want to pay for this?
And Jeanette, you've gotten my information on taking your power back, right? Ooh, now it's.
I just heard she's got to be cleared.
Yeah, and it's stopping again. And I did get some pain on my right side. It's like, on my left side, it's like there's a female that doesn't want you to say these things. They're trying to protect you, but they're not. They're protecting themselves, not you. I don't know if that makes any sense to you. I'm going to hide this one, and I'm going to get back to the chat because I don't know what you said. left side. Yeah, the right side is the male, and that's the one you need to talk to. But I got like heaviness on my right side, not just in my throat, like somebody's trying to prevent you from saying something, and also in my heart chakra, heaviness in my heart chakra, like there is a female trying to stop you from saying things. You need to be authentic. You need to be you. And do you have, I'm just going to post it. Actually, I have a new one. I'm going to post the new one. Jeanette, this one's for you. Let me get rid of this card. Okay.
We now have a she.
Okay, there's a she involved too.
I thought there was a man.
Yeah, it was a man. That's the problem. That's who she needs to communicate with. But there's a she that's trying to, is heaviness. Okay, this one is for you. I call my power back to me. I call my energy back to me. I call my magic back to me. I am cleansed and disconnected from anything that may drain me. I am shielded from any energy that does not serve me. I am safe. I am protected. I am whole. And so it is. That's a new one for you. I only put that up earlier today. Okay, let's see. She won't admit this. She is a female doctor. She damaged me in operation. Oh, she won't admit this.
That's one of those forgiveness things. One of those, I don't know how you can't just say oops and move on. Well, wait a minute, though. Things happen for a reason. So what's the lesson here?
Jeanette, I know you're in Ireland, and I know how the medical community is, because my husband went through something where a doctor damaged him, and another doctor lied on his examination. So yeah, it's a shambles. Since you are UK, United Kingdom, is there a place, because I know Ireland's an island, is there, can you go to Scotland? Can you go to England? Can you go somewhere else? I'm going through the same thing. Yeah. Can you go? The examiner lied. Yes, yes, exactly. Can you go somewhere else and get an unbiased opinion? I said, get urgent help. Yeah. So if the MRI is saying that, why aren't they helping you? That's why you need to get out of there. You need somewhere else. Said I was okay. Yeah, we know better than that. And they're covering up for that other doctor. I understand that. Believe me, I understand that more than you know. You need to go somewhere else. London is coming up, but I don't know if that's too much for you to get to. I asked my go for private medic. He refused. Yeah. I can understand, but you definitely shoot. What is going on? We need Gabe on this. What does she need to do?
All right. Give me the perspective we're after.
Yeah.
She's stuck. So she's stuck between medical opinions.
She's got two medical people saying that she's fine, and the MRI saying otherwise.
Okay, I'd grab my MRI and go find somebody else.
Yeah, but she can't. They're hiding it all. So I'm stuck. He refused. You need to go someplace else.
Go get another MRI. If you can't get I don't know why you wouldn't be able to.
Oh my God, you are the one person that gets what I'm talking about. No, I understand 100%. Hi, Tanisha. Jeanette?
Well, if the symptoms, without dragging this out, are that obvious and the MRIs usually don't lie,
MRIs don't lie, no.
get your hands on those records.
And if you can't, go
get another
someplace else and
MRI
get another MRI, because it's not going to change.
and don't mess with, yeah.
Get away from those people. You do need to get away from those people. If this is a man that you're connected with,
Forgive and let go and move on.
yeah, you're connected with that's making you, I have them. Okay, you have the MRI results. Then you need to go traveling.
Yeah, second opinion.
Whether it's Scotland, England, then you need to get out of there.
I just went through this with some heart stuff, nothing serious. First doctor, I'm going, what? When he told me what he told me, just didn't feel right. And I went to a second doctor who was in disagreement with the first guy, but her whole energy was completely different. I just felt better with her than I felt with the first guy.
Yeah.
So it's a matter of, going where the energy flows. So don't mess around. Take that thing and go find somebody else.
Yeah.
Especially if you got the MRI done.
Yeah. And too bad the UK. I mean, UK is not part of. Is it part of the European Union still, or
Well,
the
even
does
locally, there's got to be somebody where
Well,
she.
no, she needs to get away from Ireland
Oh, you think that's?
because the medical people are all sticking together.
Oh,
That's what the problem is. She needs to get out of there. Not one person believed me. I believe you. I believe you. I'll try and get a hold of somebody that I know in the Czech Republic to see if they can
that's right.
look at it. But yeah, I know a doctor there. I crawled along the floor 8 hours later. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So,
Well, here's our opinion. Grab your record and go.
but what if she can't? She crawled on the floor for 8 hours. 8 hours later, after the thing, I could not stand. Can you stand now? Can you travel? I know they're ignoring you. Forget them. You've got to take
We're looking
care
for
of
a
you.
solution here.
We're finding a solution for you. And because we have somebody on who's part of, no, you can't travel. I can go by boat. Okay, so you can't fly right now. And I know you're on an island, so is Scotland or Ireland or England closest?
There's help available. She just hasn't found it.
Yeah, but she needs to get away from that island right now.
Yeah. If she's in their system.
She's in their system. It gave me some brain damage. I suffer bad headaches. Okay, Scotland's closest. Okay, I don't know much about Scotland.
I just heard head for the hills.
Head for the hills. Yeah.
Are there hills in Scotland?
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of them. Okay.
The Highlands.
Okay.
That's what they call them.
The
Highlands.
I heard head for the hills.
Yeah. Edinburgh. Edinburgh. I mean Edinburgh. Now we have somebody who comes on. She's in Dundee. She is in the medical field. I don't know if she's not on right now. I'll try and get a hold of her. She helps. She's more of a care person than Holmes, but I'm sure she could. She works through a hospital, I think, so she might be able to help.
Let us know how that goes.
Yeah. I know you know how to get a hold of me through one of my Facebook pages. I don't know if you're on which one you're on, but send me a message. I will get it, and we'll try and get you contacted with somebody. And I know Dundee's. I don't think Dundee's in the Highlands, but Edinburgh is one that comes to my mind first. Just a second. I'm just checking a medical in Scotland.
Why don't you do that with her? We can go back down to Susan.
Yeah, let's go back to Susan. I'll work on this later.
Okay, the Susan question.
Okay, let me get this cleared up first. And what I got for you is colors, but I'll let Scott. Okay.
Well, she has a communication issue with what she's calling a child. He can only communicate. I know there's deafness involved and
I'm very sure.
trying to connect with this. And there's prior conditioning affecting the whole situation.
Yeah, we understand conditioning.
Okay, so
issues.
Here's what I'm getting verbally, not verbally, Gabriel's. The situation is tenuous and there are many factors surrounding the communication problem, most of which you are aware. Prior conditioning, prior temperament issues, and prior miscommunication all have landed to create a cauldron, shall we say, of short circuits is what they're showing me. So it's a cauldron of all these mixed messages that haven't been separated yet. Be patient with this being. There is a process taking place. You are concerned and fully motivated to help to the extent you can. There are some limiting factors that you will have difficulty overcoming, primarily in the sociability aspect. There's difficulty in reconditioning. This is a long process, but it is possible to override. Your intuitive side is guiding you more than you realize. You have a great sense of which direction to let the energy flow with the communication process. Rewarding and deprivation are two opposing forces. You are wise to use the reward side and reinforce the positive. We applaud you for your determination in solving this issue for the sake of all concerned. We are always accessible and near you in moments of frustration. Please feel free to tap into our energy and you will be further guided. And that's where they want to go with that. Hope that helps.
Yeah.
And that's their story and they're sticking to it.
And my granddaughter can't communicate, but they have advice because that gentleman in the wheelchair that
Hawkins?
yeah, that she has a headset and a and by
Through
her
the computer,
she can her eye blinking and where she's focusing on
I've heard of that.
tells us how she's feeling.
Does the words come up on the computer screen then?
No, it comes verbally out of the computer.
Oh, so there's
Audio.
audio. Okay, a synthesized voice.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not my granddaughter's voice, but yeah,
Yeah,
it's still
yeah.
a voice.
It's still a voice, yeah.
Yeah. So it is really neat that it works. It actually works.
Where we went for Thanksgiving yesterday, there was this young adult there in a wheelchair. I've never seen so many electronic devices. Just totally immobile. The bar around him, he was blowing into. I had never seen this. And as I was telling my other half, you don't realize what you got
Right.
until you walk through a place like that. And this kid, I go, wow. He, like Hawkins, he was just totally unable to maneuver, function. And it's all mechanical and animated. Oh my gosh, what a life to have to live.
Yeah.
And you go, okay, I'm not doing so bad.
Right. Well, my granddaughter, we can play catch. It's fun. It is really fun. I'll put like a beanbag or something very light. I'll toss it to her. Oh, I forgot what it was. Anyway, and then she can pick it up with her hand. She knows where it is. She'll pick it up and toss it back. And just that movement and interaction is just.
She beam.
She beams. I beam. I can walk into the room. She knows I'm there. It's just, yeah, she can't hear anything.
Really? Totally
She
deaf?
can see some things. I mean, she looks me in the face and I can tell she can see me. But one ear, there's nothing left in there, and the other one,
How old is she?
she is. Oh, she just had her birthday. Oh my goodness! No, her birthday's coming up. Her birthday is on the 26th, so
Sagittarius.
she'll be 11.
Mm.
It's so exciting. Yeah. Anyway, it's almost her birthday. Yeah, I mean, I'll share pictures of her with you, but yeah, she's been through a lot, but
Sounds like
she's
it.
doing, she's just very, very positive light in the world. And I'm very grateful for her because, yes, like you said, you see all these other people normal and, well, what we consider
Whatever
normal.
normal is, yeah.
Yeah, what most people consider normal. I don't consider much normal these days.
Oh, that was you. You
Yeah.
did the hospital thing.
Yeah. And that's not from Rachel, it's just from uh what I looked up first. That is the best one. So
Okay, who's got our next question?
yeah. You got any more questions?
We got Susan taken care of.
Yeah. I can't cover what is on the MRI.
Remember, we're not doctors.
Yeah, we're not doctors, but they can't, yeah, MRIs don't lie. So
Had
Jeanette,
to
I'm sorry you went through that. And
just memorize this stuff is a fascinating to me. I watched my heart beat. And you can see the little valves opening and closing. It's crazy.
oh,
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
and Jeanette, for some reason, this is part of your journey.
Yeah.
And whether it's to stop these other two from working in the field anymore, I have no idea.
It's an act of forgiveness on some level.
Yeah, you've got it.
Self-absorbed. Or are we? Who's self-absorbed? The doctors. She needs just to learn to recognize and move on because she's going to beat herself against a brick wall.
Yeah.
And not get anywhere.
Well, like I said, you need to get out of there, even if it's by boat, and find somebody to help you.
Hello,
Oh,
Mr.
Rachel,
Hutchinson.
we were talking about you. Rachel, Jeanette Gormley needs help. You guys should be on the same Facebook right now. Jeanette is in Ireland, and Scotland is closest to her. She's had medical problems due to
Some surgery, sounds like.
surgery and some questionable doctoring. So if you can get with her and see what you can do as far as she needs to get out of Ireland. And I looked online and they said Belfast is a hospital. So if you can catch with her, see what you can do about getting her and her MRI results over to Scotland to get her some help that she needs, be very appreciative. Did you mention me there? I mentioned you not to Ed Belford. No, I'm just talking to you and Jeanette right now on
Jack Bromley on the feed here.
yeah, Gormley. Yeah.
Gormley?
Gormley. So you both should be in the same Facebook. You both should be on my Facebook, my personal Facebook. No read required. Oh, okay. Well, actually, we don't have anybody else to read. So do you have any questions or?
Wow, we have people that don't need help.
I know.
How can that be?
We appreciate that, but
we must be doing a good job. We're fixing the road.
Most of you that are on live right now are in a different country. And the reason why is because today is our Black Friday. This is shopping day. No, we're not shopping right now because the stores are, yeah.
I wouldn't even go near a store.
Yeah, I actually want to find some a place where we can have our fairs and markets. So that's what I would be doing today.
If you want to get out there.
Oh, I mean,
you're going to go
around here, coming here on the freeway.
Yeah,
there was hardly any traffic.
Really,
the freeway was empty.
I wonder if they would have Wonder where everybody was.
Probably
Lined
already
up
at
at
the
the stores.
stores. Yeah, they open early. Before,
There were some that opened at midnight, aren't there?
yes, they were.
And if you're the first 100 people, you get a coupon for 50% off. Or can you imagine people throwing stuff across the store? Here, get that, get this, get this. The commercials are ridiculous.
And what are you saying here now, Rachel? It's shopping day there too. This is the U.S. We consider this the first shopping day of Christmas.
Yeah, busiest day of the year.
Yes, busiest day. The day after Christmas, which is Boxing Day for Canada, is our is the second because everybody's returning stuff.
That's true. It goes
So
fast.
yeah, so those are the 2 days I try and stay away from malls and shopping centers. Xmas is another story. Yeah, I know this is. But Jeanette, are you still on? Because you and Rachel should exchange. Anyway, talk to each other, please, for your sake, Jeanette. I think Rachel is will be able to help a little bit. She's the closest one to you. So what's the story about Christmas, Rachel? It's very quiet today. I don't have any special.
Xmas is another story.
Yeah, I don't have any commercials other than our usual. So happy birthday to those had a birthday. I met a girl on the way here that had her birthday on Tuesday. So happy birthday.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya.
Who, me? It's only been a little while. I've been so busy. We won't get into all the shenanigans in my life right now because they're all going away, which is exciting. Anyway,
I just saw you wielding a sword and cutting this one and being done with that one.
yeah, it's about. I don't know if she's still here. We've got 4 people on. Like I said, most of you are from
We've
other
already
countries.
fixed you people. We need other. We need
Well,
fresh,
Rachel doesn't want a reading, but she didn't have any questions.
need fresh meat.
Do
you have somebody in the room with you who needs help? You could
Right.
pass on.
She might be working. Remember, they don't have a holiday.
That's true. It's not their holiday.
It's not their monkey. Sorry, we love this holiday. We really do, but
It's non-ethnic.
yeah, non-religious.
Yeah. So there's very little fussing around with it.
Yeah. Well, even though people are preparing for Christmas, it's just the shopping day. I mean, but yesterday was Thanksgiving, and they tacked on a shopping day afterwards, and it is also considered a holiday because it's 4-day weekend for us.
Yeah.
And did you know the schools added Wednesday off as well? So they
I
have
wondered.
5 days.
I saw some kids off the other day.
Yeah.
I thought, why aren't they in school? And I was trying to remember what they did when we were in school. Did we have that Wednesday off?
We never got the Wednesday off.
I
What are you
don't
talking about? I know I never did.
She's not working. Go get a neighbor. Go knock on somebody's door.
She's gonna laugh at us.
Oh.
Ah,
Tell them you got two.
Rachel,
Oh,
something you're not talking about.
You're not telling your truth. It just came in. It's like she's not being authentic. Dang. Ah. Have you been outside again in the rain? Did you get yourself soaking again? They're saying no. You've been dry, warm and dry, hopefully. Warm and dry today. Ooh, girl, you need to work on it again. Something you need to work on.
Who's got a dog? Somebody has a dog.
Rachel has a dog.
But the dog's okay. It's happy dog. I'm just seeing a dog. Who got a dog?
Well, I don't, Don's on it, but he ate the dog.
Does Don have a dog?
Lester came in. Don got a new dog. Always said he wouldn't get a dog.
Because I don't remember seeing one in his house. That's why it is.
Put away. That dog. That's Paco. That's a little dog. I think that's Ed's dog.
Don is a cohort here.
Yes. He's kind of a mentor to me, so
Mhm.
he is a mentor to me. Anyway, he has a new dog, and her name is Ghost.
Huh. That's
So, as you know, and for anybody who's on here, he looks like a Santa.
yeah. Don
Especially
looks
Don
like
looks
a
like Santa. So when he's wearing red, we call him Psychic Santa. And to me, Psychic Santa and the Ghost of Christmas Future.
when they're together. What kind of dog? Is it a big dog, a little dog?
I think she's a husky, and she's like three months
Oh,
old, something like
husky.
that. She's cute right now.
Should
She's just the right size right now, but she's gonna get bigger, very much bigger. Virtual run events. Okay, Black Friday thing. Maybe, and yeah, I have dogs. Oh, and lost dogs. Do you have a dog right now, or more than one dog in the house? This time of year, they probably have dogs in the house. 3 years ago, yes, you lost it 4 years ago. But so is there a dog on the other side trying to get a hold of her, or is it the here and now?
I don't know. I just got vibrations from it. No, it took it to be a dog that's actually part of somebody's life.
You're not being authentic.
The dog
you might be okay
is
right now, Rachel, but
the dog is
not
actually a
so.
savior energetically.
Ooh.
But I get that the dog's in charge.
I'm sorry. When people have dogs, the dogs are
They're in charge.
You know, with cats, they're in charge of themselves. They really don't care what's happening
They put up with you because they have to.
or when they want to.
Yeah. That's what a cat is. Read if you want.
I'm just saying, it's yeah. Yeah, they're saying you're not being authentic, and it's going to build up again in your heart chakra or in between in your chest. With your asthma, it's going to build up if you don't. There's something in there that you need to take care of. Not your son. More of a partner, not your son. Okay, your son's okay. Or just keep working with James. He'll be fine. He's got gifts too. Did you have anything?
No, we're sitting here just rolling along singing a song.
Yes, I wish we could both sing.
I don't know if I can be clever for an hour.
1 more hour.
It comes in short bursts. But to have to be charming for an hour straight, oh my God, I don't know if I can do it. We need you guys.
Yeah. And Lester's been watching today. Or Lester, are you on right now? I went to the other one, so I don't know. Lester, do you have a question? Are you off today? That's my question for you.
So Rachel's talking about not spoke up, I shut down and quiet.
Yes, I know, and it's going to hurt. It's building up again. Don't be quiet.
Why am I seeing volcano?
Yeah, she's gonna erupt if she doesn't. That's why I got that she need to speak her authenticity, and it's hard to speak if I get it out. It's gonna build up. It's gonna be an eruption, like he said, volcano.
Yeah, literally.
So
Yeah.
don't be quiet.
Where the bubbles
Speak
come
your
up.
piece. Speak your mind, and not your mind. Speak your heart. And you have messages coming in. A lot of ringing my ears.
She has messages.
She has messages coming in.
Okay.
Mhm.
Out of desperation, we could read Susan.
Yeah.
Just,
Do you have anything other than the dog for Rachel? Nothing else?
I don't even know if it was her dog. The dog I see is short-haired, sort of like has curly fur like a poodle, but it has a smaller muzzle on it. But I see gray and white.
Mm.
But
Looks like a
it's
schnauzer,
a
but
bigger dog.
oh, it's a bigger dog.
Yeah,
Mm.
like a standard poodle size.
Oh, standard. I always think I would have little one.
Well, anything I give Susan would be biased because I
You
know
mean ego might be talking in that?
well, you'd be better suited to read Susan.
What did you need?
Let's see,
I think your
Susan.
mom's on.
She's actively. Oh, my mother.
Not right now. We'll talk about that later, okay?
So Susan,
Okay.
Susan. What do we got for Susan? I'm hearing the words interesting character.
She's an interesting character.
Yes. Oh, she is. I know her. She is an
Yes, I
interesting
know.
character.
And she loves dogs.
Oh, yes.
She's an animal person.
Interesting character. But I'm waiting. There's verbiage coming in. I'm trying to piece it together for her. Oh, this is true. Many see her differently than she actually is. Her light is deflective to those around her. Her energetic presence deceives those who encounter her in such a way that she is perceived as impish and um, what would I say? It can't take her seriously. Just,
Oh,
but I know that to be true. She has a side where people read her completely different because of the way she puts her energy out, but she's being authentic. She's not being, um, your energy is deflective. Oh, your energy is deflective, not to you, but to those. She's sort of their cheerleader. It's cheerleader energy. When people encounter her, she redirects their energy. Her energy redirects their energy, takes them out of their moment, I think. Not that this is not a bad thing. It's refreshing energy is what I'm hearing. Because their take on it. They want to describe it as refreshing energy. It's not subversive. It's not. These are complementary things, by the way.
and that and they're talking to you, and you have your perspective too. To me, I mean, she tries to. The word I was thinking of was meek.
Yes, she could project that out.
But that's not. Yeah, that's why I say. And she says, I'm shy. I said, no, you're bold.
Yeah.
And she goes, yes, I guess I can be. You are bold. I mean, don't hold that back. Just be you. Because we know that you've got to be your authenticity. Yes, you might divert the attention and change the frequency around you, but you've got to be true to yourself. You know that. And I'm still heavy with the burden from Rachel, because Rachel is worried about speaking up, up, and she has to speak up or her health is going to deteriorate again. So she needs, Rachel, you need to speak up. And the same with you, Susan. You need to be who you are, who you truly are.
Hello, Lottie.
It's hard to tell which one this is for, Susan or Rachel. And they're saying it's both. I got double whammy in my heart chakra.
Wow.
They're a lot of like, in some ways.
Soul sisters.
Yeah, not quite, but okay. Well, they're okay. Spiritual sisters. I'll go with that.
Okay.
Okay. Whew.
You still melting? Or
I'm getting rid of it.
oh, it's dying down. Okay.
It's done. And now Lottie came in. Hello, Lottie Vanderlake. I'm doing pretty well. Other than feeling stuff the other day. Smell smoke. You smell smoke again. Jimmy's here. Yeah. I don't know how many of you were on our visited our live on Wednesday, but it was pretty significant, and a lot of the people we read and things we felt. Three of us,
With
Bonnie.
Susan? Oh, I could say.
This is Wednesday's Bonnie. So Bonnie and I are on, and Victor came in last week. He's from Sweden. Do you remember? Okay.
Sort of, kind of.
Okay. He was in the chat. So he wasn't on with us, but he was chatting with us. Well, one lady came in and we read her. We were drawn to read her. And I got it first. A terrific headache. And it was just a lead cap on my head. And Bonnie got the same thing. Victor got the same thing.
Wow.
All three of us, 3 different locations. He's in Sweden. We're in Arizona, and we're feeling this. And we're feeling it the same
The same
way.
sensation.
Same sensation. Yes. And it was very heavy. It took us a while. I had to use my spray, Gina spray, twice.
What did you decide was wrong with the guy, or what was the energy mean?
Just piled negativity on top of it. I mean, it was just really bad.
Was she drawing it? Was something attacking her? Was something?
It was just everybody else's stuff piling up on her.
But she was letting it.
Well, yeah.
Taking it in.
She wasn't. It was almost like it was on top of her, so she tried to keep it at bay, but it was attached to her.
Attachment stuff.
Yeah, attachment stuff.
Wow, but that's really interesting. That 3 of you get the same thing at the same time in 3 parts of the world. Yeah, and we're both going, ow! And Victor got knocked off his chair due to the heaviness of it. Good heavens.
Yeah.
That's heavy.
Yeah. And I was safe in a chair, so but I couldn't have gone any way because I had 2 tables one table on either side and one in front, so I was good. I was.
You were supported.
Very supported.
Lottie, what's your question of the day? Latte de Vandalay. That always takes me to Seinfeld. Who was the rich guy, the broadcast guy? His name was Vandalay.
Oh, really?
Somebody.
I knew that name was.
Yeah.
Yes, you're going to keep hitting the brick wall until you tell this person what you need to tell them. I'm just saying.
Oh, this is long term. She's been carrying this around a while.
Yeah.
We're talking about Rachel now.
Yeah, we're back to Rachel. But Lottie, if you have a question, please pop it in. Yeah, it's been going on for a long time. So you got your 2 grands taken care of, right? So what's the third thing you're dealing with?
You're talking to Rachel?
Yeah. Well, I know they hear now what you're dealing with. It's like he said, it's been a long time and it's not going to get any better until you speak your truth.
The other energy in this is oblivious. either unconcerned or uncaring or something.
Are you feeling male or female connection?
I don't know. It's a strong personality, whatever it is, and rather brutal and like, I don't care about you. He doesn't. Oh, okay, let's go with he. Doesn't care about anybody else. Does what he wants to do, whether he's wounding or not. Inconsiderate. She's deeply affected by some trans action.
But remember, it's there. Oh, you weren't in earlier, so I got to
I'm
put this
hearing it.
popping up again.
It's like smoldering. It's been festering.
Oh yeah, and it's getting stronger by the day.
She's got to get it out. If nothing else, at least get it on the table.
Yeah.
May not fix anything, but at least she's got it out of her head. It's like
Okay. This one you've already seen before, Rachel. This is a new one. This is about your power, your energy, and your magic, and cleansing yourself and disconnecting yourself from anything that may drain you. You are shielded from any energy that does not serve you. You are safe, you are protected, and you are whole. And so it is. You've got to say this for yourself. Ah, this is the one we need to put up. Okay. And for those of you who understand this, Mercury retrograde is in its shadow and going to be full on retrograde on the 13th of December. So anybody coming in from the past right now is not going to last. So don't let them in. You let them go for a reason. Whatever that reason was, that's yours. And you stick with it. Remember why you are no longer associated with that person. Okay.
So Rachel says she's speaking the truth and getting nowhere. So that comes under the heading of keep trying to do the same thing and expect different results.
Yes. You're not doing, you might be speaking the truth, but you're doing it on deaf ears.
Yeah.
Because that's what you were
That's what
saying.
I'm
He's
getting.
not, then you have to take action. If speaking is not working, which they're saying there's something you're missing. Oh, if you're talking about a male energy, then it's the female energy that you need to speak to. If you know what I'm talking about, you need to speak to the female energy that rules this male energy, because that's the only one the male energy will listen to. And just lay it out.
I'm processing what you said.
Okay. Just lay it out for that female and just say, hey, neither one of you should be in my life. You are harmful. You are hurtful.
But I'm hearing
You're toxic.
deaf ears are impenetrable.
Right. His, definitely.
Well.
And hers too?
So she's trying, she wants to be heard. It's not going to happen. So there again, so do you let it go? You got to look at it a different way, or you go to a different place.
Take action instead of.
There's always third eye, or there's a little room in your head.
Ah, that'll be good for her. Yes. Please say that again.
Oh, so if one-on-one in physical isn't getting you anywhere, take this person and put them in your mental discussion room, let's call it. Interrogation room. You can decorate this little room any way you want to. You can put a chair in the center. You can put a cage in the center, and you put this person in that setting any way you want to. And you're completely safe. They can hear you at an upper level. And you can penetrate. It may not be the first time around you're going to win this, but keep going back and talk to them and then listen to their words. And to the extent that you can concentrate and do this little exercise, it has very interesting results, because instead of you're up here in the ethers rather than being here like Susan and I are, one-on-one.
I'm Julie, but that's me.
I know who you are. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I got Susan on the brain.
Susan will laugh about that one.
Yeah, she will. Anyway, and yeah, thanks for letting me know what your name is. I haven't done that for a while.
My name's not Lisa.
Yeah.
My name is Julie. Have you heard that song?
No, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or a boy named Sue. That's the
Yes.
other one. Where the heck was I? Anyway, go into that interrogation room and talk to them because they will hear you there. The blocks are gone that you go through here in physical, and you'll get past the ego and listen to what the words that come back. I know a gal that got a raise doing that. The boss wouldn't give her a raise. She went to the room with the boss and said, "Hey, guy, here's the deal." And after a few visits, she got a raise. So that always I found intriguing.
Right. So it might not work the first time.
Yeah.
It might take you time, but you'll feel better each time. I have tried and tried, but getting nowhere. No one is listening and worried now. Message me when you get a chance.
Yeah, but you're not going. She's not in the interrogation room. She's trying.
Yeah, what you're doing, you're trying to do it in the here and now. What he's saying is do this in the
Ethereal.
etherical. I was going to say do it in your imagination. Either
Yeah,
way,
either
it's
way.
the same thing.
Third eye.
Yeah. Go into your inner self, have your highest self work with you, and sit this person down
Oh,
and talk with them.
she's also Rachel. You're too geared up. There's the win-win versus I'm right.
Right.
She's locked into the I'm right. Is my sense.
Yeah.
So you got to go in. You want to win, and you want them to win. You want everybody to come out even on the thing. Whatever I think you're trying to achieve what would I say? A categoric blaming situation. I feel a lot of blame in there somewhere. So you got to drop the blame. You got to leave. It's like that old movie. You got to leave them laughing. Rather than the shaming thing and the condemnation and you're a so and so and this and that.
I got to pull up the other one then. I'm just full of little things today. This is about forgiving yourself. I know we've talked about this, Rachel, Lottie, everybody. We've talked about forgiving yourself, but this is a little bit more to the point. Forgive yourself for not knowing better at the time. Forgive yourself for giving away your power. Forgive yourself for past behaviors. Forgive yourself for the survival patterns and traits you picked up while surviving trauma. Forgive yourself for who you needed to be at that time. Okay? There's one affirmation I say is, I release every version of myself I created just to survive. That's basically the same thing, but you need to forgive yourself before you go into that room. And it does work. But right now, I think what you're trying to say to her is that don't put blame on anybody. You're both here in a situation. And in the situation I'm in, I let them know that I have no regrets because I learned lessons.
There's an opportunity here.
Yeah. There's an
If
opportunity.
she sees it that way.
Yeah. Not to place blame. That's the past. Don't hold on to it. Let it go. The here and now is what's important, but go into the room out of the here and now so you're protected. Nobody can hurt you up there. All message you want to
the
get.
other thing that's fun about that room, you can bring help in there. You can bring.
Oh yeah, you can bring in Michael. You can bring
any
in,
angel you want.
Yeah, any angel you want, but Michael's always good.
Let them deal with them.
Yeah. Yeah.
That room has no limitations. Whatever you can conjure up in terms of.
Yeah. But don't bring the female energy in that room. Leave that female out. Work with the male energy first and often, as many times as you need to. And then if you need to pull in that female by herself some other time, you set down the ground rules and you say it the way it is. Rule with an iron fist when she's around. She's only going to accept that from you. You have to be strong if you pull her into the room.
I don't know why I'm getting it with an old Disney cartoon, and it has to do with a wizard. And this wizard turns into a dragon, but he has rival wizards. So both the wizards turn into dragons, and they have this battle. Well, the older, more experienced wizard turns himself into a germ.
Yes.
He makes the other dragon sick. I
Yes,
thought that
exactly.
was so clever.
Yeah.
And the other dragon got sick, and so but he was the little guy that took down the big guy, David and Goliath.
Yes,
So
exactly.
you got to look for that clever approach
Right.
and the win-win thing.
Yeah.
I remember that from a kid that hit me so hard. I thought that's
And
the way to do it.
and I saw that not too long ago.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I
It
haven't seen
comes up every
Disney.
once in a while, and it's just like, yeah, I remember that story.
I'm a germ. I'm going to take you down.
Yes. Bigger is better.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
always.
Yeah. Especially in plumbing business.
It's
That's that line, but bigger is not better.
it's like the princesses in the pea sort of thing.
Yeah.
All the other ones didn't say anything about it, but she was complaining, and she's the one who won
Yep.
because she was the one that said, "Hey, wait a second, this isn't. Yeah, this isn't right."
That goes back to what was it? Who was the gal? Janelle. She had the
Jeanette.
Jeanette with the MRI.
Yes, Jeanette.
Because this applies to her too. She needs to be the germ, take out the doctors rather than trying. Because right now they're bigger than she is. She's outnumbered, so you
Right.
got to go around them.
Yeah.
I.e., Scotland, whatever.
Yeah, get out of the local area and try again because the UK is all together. I mean, it's not.
I don't know how the medical system works.
Well, I'm sure that, like I just put up the Belford Hospital is saying it's the second best in Scotland.
Hmm.
So I don't think they're going to tie into some local Irish person that is reading something wrong,
Yeah.
trying to
It's
say,
like Mayo versus a clinic
yeah,
here.
yeah. If you walk into the Mayo Clinic
Oh my gosh.
compared to, yeah, Dr.
Yeah.
Dr. Joe, whatever. Yeah, there's a whole big difference. I actually see, yeah, this week is a God, I feel peace out. Head pounding. Ah, well, there is a God up there. You've got to call in the angels to help you. You've called them in before.
Okay, perfect. If she's done this,
Right.
that if there's a God up there,
Yeah.
well, first of all, if is probably the wrong word.
Yeah, God is up there.
Just say it's that holding that little rock in your hand and set the intention in the imaginary pebble, and you throw the pebble in the imaginary pond and you let it go. I've asked, I do think that like that all the time. I say, I need help doing, even working with Julie. Julie is the help. I mean, before I had her come along, not Susan, Julie, I know. Anyway, and in getting the show started and doing what we're doing, poof, there was Julie. So it doesn't come instantly, but just have the faith that it's coming. But if you've asked for help, you're on the right track.
Yes.
But don't beat it to death, and you got to have the faith that it's coming.
Well, again, the story that you've told about you asked for help. A drowning man is on top of his roof, and he asked for help. I think it was you that I know you told the story about somebody in a canoe comes to ask him, come get in, and we'll take you to safety. No, God will help me.
Oh yeah.
And then somebody else comes. No, God will help me. Then a helicopter comes. No, God will help me. And then he ends up dying. And when he says, why didn't you help me? I came 3 times.
3 times, yeah.
3 times I came to help you.
There's another version.
So even,
Yeah, I know.
I was just doing it quick and easy. I know you're.
He gets the pearly gates. Said, "Why didn't you say me?" I did.
Yeah,
I
well,
said somebody 3 times.
Yeah, try to. You chose not to be.
You can't have an expectation about how the help is going to come.
Yes, that's what we're saying. So one of the things is you came on today. They sent you to us, and yeah, and I'll message you. But
we're saying
yeah,
get your act together.
Believe me, with what I've got going on, yeah, you don't need my troubles. Just saying.
It's a relief for you to help other people.
Yes,
it's that way for all of us.
It's a nice break to help you guys with yours, but when I'm off of here, I have to deal with other things as well. So I will definitely text you.
Have to
But
go debone the turkey. What else?
thank goodness I bought the Costco where it has a turkey breast, mashed potatoes and green beans,
Oh, wow.
and stuffing.
Just throw it in the oven and go.
Basically,
I don't know. I didn't think about that. Good idea.
they're great that way.
We butchered our own turkey this year. That was a new experience. We aren't sure whether it's edible or not. It cooks completely different than we haven't tried to eat it yet.
You haven't tried it yet?
No.
No.
The thermometer said it was cooked right, but the juices didn't come out right. So we're not sure what's going to happen. So we're going to give it the taste test. We went out to eat.
After cooking a turkey.
Well, yeah, this was part of a 3 turkey deal. I fed them and we for somebody else and we took them over and people showed us how to process them. New experience. I'd never done that before. You haven't lived till you defeathered a big bird. Just in hot water.
Did you save the feathers?
No, they were all wet and yuck. I've got a whole yard full of feathers if you want feathers. You can pull some off the turkey.
Oh my. Thank you.
Any new bodies?
No, I'm not seeing any new bodies on here.
I
I
don't-
hope we helped you all.
I'm not seeing accolades here. Maybe we're not helping.
They're just watching and listening
Yeah.
too.
Well,
It's a very small audience today
yeah, it
because
is. Very homey. We just need a
Yes.
little fire to sit around.
yeah,
You can sit on the fire.
roast some marshmallows.
Yeah.
We're just
Oh.
talking about what
Fun story. Beverly was talking about a previous relationship about 15 years, but he had a 50-foot catamaran. And on this given day, they end up in this little atoll. We were talking about when you know it's time for a change.
yeah.
But wherever they were out in the middle of nowhere, Atlantic. And there was a storm coming. So they went in this atoll, whatever it was, for protection.
Yeah.
But suddenly, and there was no, I mean, it was them in this atoll.
Yeah.
But the boat was drifting into some rocks. If it hit the rocks, it would have punched the pontoons, and there was nobody out there to save them.
Right.
Well, Beverly somehow, somebody grabbed the keys and the ignition and got the boat. But she reacted fast enough to get the boat away from it. But when I'm getting at it, the experience her partner went through at the time, he said, after that experience, you figure maybe this is a sign we should stop doing this, age-wise. But I'm thinking, when to move on, kind of.
Yeah.
But I found that an interesting story because I think about airplanes and stuff, and I'm thinking, okay, when's a good time to stop flying airplanes? And when's a good time to stop? Well, even the gal on our Monday night thing, Maria, she's a nut about running. And, she's not a spring chicken, but she's not our age. But on this given day, her hip just shattered. They couldn't repair it because there were so many pieces. So if you see her, next time you see her, she has a slight limp because she's just
Yeah, I
getting
saw
over
her the other day.
That's why.
Yeah.
And she's got balance issues. But I'm
Oh,
thinking,
man.
the places where we push ourselves, maybe, we should.
Yeah. Right before or last year, I think it was February, March, I'm a runner and all. And I slipped and fell at South Mountain. Thank goodness I was on the level part of it.
Mm,
And it took me about 5-6 months to get over it. I went to physical therapy and
is it
all
a
that.
thing or
It was hip, yeah. It just threw everything off. It's hard to walk. It wasn't good. But usually when I take physical therapy and I get to a certain point, it's like, okay, I'm done. And I heal the rest away on my own
Mhm.
because I know my body better than they do. And it helps so much, but it was like, oh, I want to go out and run again. Nope.
Yeah.
They've got me doing so many other things. I'm so busy that I
Keeping you
haven't
busy.
been out walking. So now I'm going to start walking. And yes, they're going to do the best they can to keep me from running.
Running,
Yeah. Because they
Yes.
know I'll take on it.
listening to the sign.
Yeah, you got to know the signs, but yeah.
Rachel's back. Thank you. I've done all I can to sort it out. Now I just have to believe and have faith and wait. end results. Got to get out of town.
Get out of
I
own
won't
head.
head. Totally, I can totally relate to what you're saying, Rachel, in
Yeah.
that I'm going through stuff too. And I thought, this is going to work out. I don't know how.
Right. And be positive with it. Remember, it's their path, their negativity, not yours. Don't accept that. And I know you keep doing it. And we all do. We've all been through it. And with what I'm going through, I'm not accepting the mess from another person anymore. It's like, dude, it's your life. If you want to do these things, you do it on your own time, not when I'm around. Because, yeah, being in the hospital twice in 2 weeks
Yeah, that's
for
not
the
fun.
same reasons. Excuse me.
Yeah.
I mean, you haven't gotten the message yet. And Angie's here. Have you heard of Nikki Allen? She is on YouTube.
I think I know
She
who she's
channels
talking.
messages heaven for the collective and uploads the videos. I haven't seen it yet. Messages from heaven.
If she's got dark hair and she always has a close up on her face, and her eyes are closed. She channels her eyes.
Is that?
If it's who I think it is.
Good morning, 85 says, and I hope you had a fabulous day yesterday. Are you working today? So, Rachel, that is also a message for you as well, is look up Nikki Allen on YouTube, and she channels. So that might be some of what you need to hear too, because things aren't coincidences. They're nothing like them. Everything is synchronized. Divine timing. Everything happens for a reason. In the videos I saw, she has blonde hair, but I just started watching her.
And I don't know who this one is. She's different.
I'm gonna look
The other
it
girl
up.
I'm talking about is definitely. We are looking her up so that we will all know.
Well, he'll know what.
Nikki Allen.
Right.
Is who you're looking up.
Right, CKY.
The gal I see comes across on Instagram.
She's also an author.
No, I'm unaware of her. Good idea.
She's on Facebook too. This is a brutally honest story of a channeling heaven, crystal ball with spirit, guide Catherine.
Bad all morning. Who gets to do that?
Works overnight at
April.
Second job. Yeah. No wonder she's been in bed all morning. So where's the next place you're going to go? Nothing but cakes?
Nothing but what?
Nothing but cakes.
Bunt?
Bunt cakes, yeah.
There was a cute cupcake shop over here. Cutest advertising I've ever seen. They have a sign that says cupcakes with an arrow pointing toward the store. No cupcakes with the arrow pointing away. It's so cute. They put it out by the driveway. Sandwich board. But I thought, very clever. Name rings a bell.
Well, check that out. She reminds me of Scott with her channel.
I'm just as cute as she is, right?
No desserts, trying to eat healthier. Yay! Okay, I guess that means no meters either for a little while.
Well, this is frustrating. The day of our technology is working, we have nobody to talk to. You guys all show up when nothing is working today.
Hey, well, again, this is shopping day.
Yeah.
And
I guess.
Susan's probably working, but A5 says did what she needed to do and get some rest.
Yeah.
Because she's been working. She works at her second job, and that's in a warehouse. So that all has to do with today's being a shopping day. Yeah.
Watching robots stock all orders.
I don't know if they have robots in this.
Everybody's turkey wasted and asleep. Turkey wasted. I haven't heard that term.
I love that.
That's
turkey
good.
wasted.
And Susan is working.
Yeah.
I know what she's doing.
Yeah. Delivering the mail.
Out there on the streets.
Be careful with that. I like delivering the mail much better. Just say, watch that street stuff.
On the streets, doing what she does.
Yeah. Yeah, I just had a little bit of turkey, but it was good. I got, like I told you, I got the one from Costco. Everything together.
We went to that Brazilian steakhouse or a Brazilian steakhouse, but the place was packed. And they walk around these big skewers, carve off what you want,
Yeah.
if you want to know.
Yeah. That sounds like fun.
Focusing on. We don't want to give you anything new, Rachel. Work on what we gave you today. Come back in 2 weeks.
Yeah. You've got to remember, you've got to heal yourself first, and you've got to deal with this first.
Don't distract yourself with something else.
Yeah. Don't keep looking in the future when you've got to deal with the here now. Okay. Because nothing's going to change until you do the changing.
Something like
Some
that.
of them. We're very wise. We are. But we are also divinely guided. Did you see my new description? You'll have to check it out because we had a lot of scammers coming in.
When you and Susan
Everybody.
on the other
Yeah.
show.
Actually, Susan's friends have been solicited by a bunch of scammers saying that they're friends with Susan.
Oh, like when they
And
come
she
on.
goes, I don't know anybody.
Yeah.
It's usually after we're done they get on me. Was there a question? Yeah. Yeah.
No, we were asking you to ask questions.
Yeah. But we do usually ask a question. But we've been talking about forgiving selves and stuff. Oh, did you see my new stuff?
You get
Angie, we
Angie,
got
you
new
get to see
stuff.
this. You haven't seen it yet. So hang on.
It's the forgive yourself one. I don't know if I pulled this one up. I'm in charge of my own happiness. That one. The onk might be a little off-putting, but not to me. And the Ayaraj, I think, is the other thing on there. And this one, it's a different kind of, I call my power back. So these were what we put up there. Oh, this is what I want to ask you.
Oh yeah.
Which one of these do you resonate with, Miss Angie?
This is an interesting list.
And what about you, Rachel? And Susan, I don't think you answered you. I saw it when you first logged on. Yeah, nice. Oh, okay. Did you see the 12 types of light workers? And which one of these do you relate to? Which of these do you relate to? Not one. I know you relate to more. Because what I see in Angie is she's definitely a messenger, a seer.
Oh, what you know, Angie.
Yeah.
You identify.
Yeah. Unifier. Ascension guide.
It was funny. I shared this exercise. I was in a seminar years ago, and they had these one-on-one interactions, of course. And the exercise was you sit like knee to knee, and the first person would go, and I, as a participant, would just say, "Who are you?" I just keep saying, "Who are you?" over and over again, and that would trigger the mind of the partner. And then we reversed it. And the messenger thing is kicking us in. As they kept asking me, "Who am I? Who am I? Who am I?" The messenger thing came in. I had never had that experience before. And I thought, it hit me hard. That's why the messenger thing jumps right off the sheet at me here. And you're a seer, and I see things too. Ascension guide, not my area.
What, ascension guide is that?
Well, help people navigate the enlightenment process, overcoming obstacles. I guess we do that.
I was going to say, we kind of do.
We do a little bit. The grid, though, I haven't worked on it. I'm not big on electricity.
Or technical, or
Yeah,
anything,
and
anything like that.
I'll leave that part to you.
I haven't astral traveled. I think Angie might have.
I've had a taste of the astral stuff. I don't know what to do with that. I had a mentor. We were talking about that one time, and he had done it. But he said what he found out was once people did it once or twice, and okay, then they're done that kind of thing. I don't know what that process gives you, or where you can go with it, what you can do, or what you can see. The one I really want to experience is Amy's sister. You know, the fairy dust thing,
Oh yeah.
where the sister goes to the other side. That I haven't had that happen yet. I just, go over for a night and see what's going on.
Oh, I like this one. Thank you, Andy.
That's a nice rounded
Yep.
wish.
Yeah, I'm gonna shut it down. Find it. Yes, and what Scott is talking about is her name is Gina.
Miss Gina.
Miss Gina, yes. Miss Gina, how do you describe Miss Gina?
Well, I guess a correct term would be mentally challenged in a sense. She's communicative, but she's not.
Yeah, she because of different things, she can't read. She is basically blind. As far as I don't know if she learned to read Braille or not, doesn't seem to be, but she
She has some vision, and Amy is a sister.
yeah. Anyway, she at night while we're all sleeping, she goes to sleep, but she works in what we call her heaven because it's her perception. And she's a gatekeeper there. She helps keep the gate. And her boss or
Supervisor, maybe.
supervisor is actually her dog who had passed. I know it might seem fat.
This is all coming out of her mouth today that we met her and we're near her. She was
Yes.
telling us her experience. So
Yeah.
she goes over and whatever she hangs out with celebrities and there's a group of whoever and she plays cards with them, isn't that?
Yeah,
as I
she plays
recall.
cards with them. She plays cards with family members who passed and all. They
Michael
play cards.
Jackson and somebody else and
Well, she's seen Michael Jackson in the house that he lives in there. She did mention Robin Williams that yes, we know how he passed, but that he didn't have to go through the same transitioning as most people do. He just went straight in, and yeah, he did a lot of work here, so that's why she feels he deserved it or something like that. But she has a boyfriend here. They don't live in Arizona, but has a boyfriend in the here and now. But the day that who was it? There was a big person.
Amy.
No. Amy was talking about Mandela or somebody died that day.
Oh, I don't remember.
So a big name in politics or in human rights died the same day as Paul Walker died. Well, she was asking your sister about this other person. And she goes, no, but Paul Walker died. And Paul Walker, Gina is in love with. And according to Gina, she's married to Paul Walker in the
Oh,
afterlife.
yes. But where I was going with all this, she does this nightly. That's her thing. And she remembers it the next morning.
Yeah.
And I kept saying, I want to go. But she says they sprinkle fairy dust on her, on you, us, whoever goes over there, so you don't remember it when you get up in the morning. And I keep asking to say, hey, could you hold the fairy dust back tonight? I just like to experience it once. If I'm experiencing it, I don't remember it. So put it that way.
And I actually have. I remember I started out as meditation, but this was definitely in my dreams. And somebody was walking me through this area, which looked like Thomas Kincaid paintings. At least it was to me. And as I was getting ready to leave, Gina's right in front of me. And she's saying that I have gotten permission not to give you as much. So
the fairy dust.
fairy dust, so that you can remember some of it. And I did remember walking around and, I was saying thank you to her as I was getting ready to leave. And right behind her right shoulder was a smiling Paul Walker. So, I mean, this was in my dreams, but for me to have it and to remember, somebody was showing me around. It wasn't Gina because she was at the gate, being the gatekeeper. And after I woke up and after I saw Paul Walker there, then I realized it was Paul Walker that gave me the tour. And I got to see her version of heaven. So it was very enlightening. This happened 2 days after.
It happened pretty close to when we
Yeah,
sat
within
down
2
with her.
days.
Yeah.
Not that night, but the next night it happened, and it was so neat. And I came back and I told him, but just to be there, I mean, just the feeling
I
that
bet.
I had, it was tremendous. And Angie's got something she
Yeah, I saw that. She did a reading.
for a lady about her bar exam. I keep receiving random messages that the scores were miscalculated and she passed, even though she got notice that she failed. Any insight on that? Ooh.
It was purposeful for her. She doesn't see it that way. Where I went when I first read this quickly, there's something she didn't digest in the studying process that somebody, powers to be why, wants to make sure she has under her belt. And if they had passed her, she's not going to do that.
She'll move on and go back.
So it's sort of like my pilot interview. Is where tell her not to beat herself up, but go back and do it again, and it'll be easier. But there's something she missed in the studying. Not that she didn't honestly pass the test, but there's some concept she's got to get down that she skipped over. I don't know what that is.
They didn't want to set her up for failure in her work, so they want her to go back and study.
Yeah, again. I like that.
Keep telling me she won't have to retake in February.
Well, okay. We will see. If she wants them to recalculate.
She might not have to retake it, but she still needs to go back and look at the different concepts. The ones that she didn't do as well on, have her study on those, have her focus mainly on those, and then the universe, if they feel that she's gotten what she needed out of it, they'll reverse it or they'll
I'm hearing a word, there's a blank spot. That's literally what they're just giving me. So there's something that she's jumped over. Maybe, well, ask her to ask to be directed to whatever it is she didn't see.
Yeah, she is very discouraged. There were 3 of them that didn't pass in the same class. Yeah, and
it's only a test.
Well, no, I think the 3 of them need to ask for it to be recalculated because 3 of them together. But in the meantime, she needs to be studying the area to which she did not do as well as the other
the one that she didn't feel comfortable with.
Right.
Whatever she felt weak in.
That's what she needs to just look over because they want them to go back and study, all 3 of them study what did not resonate with them as much, they didn't absorb as much, so that when it's recalculated, they'll be ready to go. This is just a delay. Remember, divine timing. If they don't need to pass again, that's fine. Yeah. But they also need to go to the examiners and say, I need you to recalculate that.
Just tell her not to be discouraged. I played that game. I beat myself up for 40 years for something, and I said in an interview, and I now know it was done purposefully. It saved my butt. It's hard to understand that at the time.
Yeah, because that's very unusual that 3 people in the same class, and they need to have those answers They need to be able to see the exam because I have a feeling they're either in the same, they're going to be in the same area. And then they're going to find out that that's where the miscalculation came up. I think they have the wrong answers for the test. Maybe one or two or something, but yeah, there's
Tell them to be nice. Don't go in demanding.
don't go in demanding, but
I don't know if their options
just
are.
say, hey, it's a little strange that three of us, could we see our answers and see which area we didn't pass in? Because they passed, but
Of course, maybe that would also identify what they were weak in.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I think it's a miscalculation area, but sorry, I'm getting a political message and I don't want to go there. As far as results of
Oh yeah.
I'm not going there. Not on live. I'm not going on there.
I have my own opinions about that.
Yeah. So I can talk to you about that, Angie, but basically the universe wants her to wants all three of them to concentrate on whatever area was miscalculated. And that's what I'm saying. In prosecutor's office, and they were demoted and have treated negatively. Yeah. Well, that's why they need to have it recalculated because of their the treatment that they're receiving.
That's
Just let
also
them know they need to get it recalculated.
that's also a message too. So there's not a win-win going there. You screwed up, you're in trouble. Now we're gonna demote you rather than here, let's figure out what happened. Maybe we
Yeah. Because three of them, there's something wrong.
I don't
There's
like that
something
energy.
fishy. They didn't want them to pass?
No, I'm just
No, I'm saying that the people.
that whoever demoted them
Yeah.
aggravates me. Rather than trying to work with them and elevate them, they instantly shout them down.
Right. Right.
There's no incentive. I don't see teamwork or cohesive energy and let's help you benefit from this.
Yeah. So they need to go
The
above that
shaming
person
thing.
and have that.
Demoting
Oh.
is shaming.
I'm hearing Attorney General,
Oh,
not prosecutor, but the Attorney Generals. Oh, not the United States, just of the state. And laid on the line to say, hey, how can all three of us, we weren't anywhere near us. She feels like, just like Scott. Yeah. But I would definitely, yes, Gladys, you can. I would definitely have them elevate the request, not in the prosecutor's office at all.
yeah, the shaming thing, Angie. That's where I go.
Yeah.
So that tells me that the powers to be aren't something I want to hang around.
Yeah.
Easier for me to say I'm not there in the environment.
Yeah. And they can demand, because they are the ones who did the test, they can demand their test results, their copies. And if it's digital, they can demand that too.
Lottie,
They
ask
have
a
the
question here quick. We've got a few minutes left. We'll give you one more shot here if you like.
Yeah. So I would definitely take that to the Attorney General, all three of them together, and just say, hey, we've been demoted, and all of this shame. There's no reason for it. Oh, this is a big one.
It is.
Hydration.
Ooh,
First thing.
I'm not getting anything yet. Migraines. Well, I'm with Julie.
Yeah.
First of all, make sure you're drinking enough. But migraines are funny. I've never had migraines, except to me that's circulation. I'm getting stuff moving and something's locked in. Oh.
How much water do you drink? You can tell me in liters. I understand liters compared to
No,
gallons.
you go on YouTube. There's healing frequencies, hang drums,
Hang drums.
hang drum music, healing frequencies. There's like four. I don't know what the frequencies are. There's 435 and there's in the 700 realm, but you can get these healing drum or hang drum uh, things. They're very meditative, and the frequency from the music Find one that resonates with you. Oh, go on to Abraham Hicks also. Look up Abraham Hicks migraines. See if anything comes up for that, because she has a million solutions to a million questions. That's what I would do. Yeah, try that.
Ooh, light language too. Wow. 2 liters definitely. All you drink is 2 liters a day?
2 liter?
That's not enough.
2 quarts. You don't want to drown yourself.
I have a gallon of
You're right.
working in
Yeah,
spiritual or
I'm
anything.
not doing a gallon.
That's a big.
Yeah.
But if I get constantly thirsty, if I'm not,
Wow.
like right now, I need water getting very dry very quickly. I'll drink at least a gallon a day. And that's closer to 2 quarts than
She almost needs a medical intuitive, which I'm not.
I am. Something's reload. Oh, great. Now the chat's not on. We might have to stop.
Rough 4 liters, isn't it? A gallon. Giving a liter like a quart.
It's, 2 liters equal about 1 quart.
2 liters equal a quart.
Oh, no. Now my mind's gone.
So how many liters in a gallon? I will ask the questions.
Who can do it? How many liters in a gallon? 1 liquid gallon is 3.785.
So 4 liters to a gallon. Ballpark.
Yeah, ballpark. 2 liters is not a lot. Not for me. I can down this in probably 20 seconds.
An aura migraine. What is an aura migraine?
That has to do with your cleansing of your aura. Have you? That's a larger soda bottle. That's a larger soda bottle.
Yes, it is larger soda bottle.
Yeah. I mean,
so
for soda, yeah, that's a lot.
So she's not having physical migraine. She's having auric.
I think she's. I'm getting that migraine on it.
Oh, lights and colors. Okay.
Yeah.
Through your eyes.
Yeah, lights and colors. Also, we can end up with nausea.
Oh. I'll say goes away. Wonder what that is. Not my area. I'm not getting the idea. You bend over and get blood to your head.
You can do that. Lay it on the bed. Put your hands lay sideways on the bed. Put your head and your arms over the side.
Do you lay backwards over the edge of the bed?
Not backwards.
You don't want you want to lay forward, get your
head down, but not
lower over the edge.
Yeah, but not too far down. You don't want to go backwards because that's
1
bad
hour
on your
max,
neck.
mostly 30 minutes. I've had little migraines in my eyes, but I've never had what she's talking about.
No, I've had migraines, and I didn't realize what the migraines were, but they was trying to tell me it lasted for a year. I only had 5 days of relief because of a trigger point massage helped quite a bit. However, it was hydration for me. Hydration helps take the pain away. You were talking about the drums. Jane,
Healing
I'll put this
frequencies.
healing frequencies. But this one helps a lot. It also helps reduce your blood pressure. 11, 12. Acupuncture helps me, but my person is on vacation. Great. Do you have the acupoints? Do you know where the acupoints are? Because you can, instead of acupressure, you can, puncture, you can get somebody to do acupressure if you have a map on them. Yeah, it's very hot in here all of a sudden. Drink more water. That's important. What else does she need to do? Oh, hold on, I gotta step straight. Watch your posture. Pull your keep your back straight as possible. Keep your shoulder blades together. Keep your head up when you can. I know migraines, it's very hard. What else needs to be done? It's a lot of heat. A lot of heat. So you've got a lot of people around you. They're trying to help. Have you called your healers in? Your healing team? They're saying no, you haven't called your healing team in. If you need to call in, yeah, it's like foot reflexology, but not exactly. I wish I could pull it up on here, but transcendent channel meridians. Look up transcendent channel meridians. I'll type that in. This will give you the maps that you need. And it's basically where the energy trigger point massages are great. When you do acupuncture, if somebody nearby, or if you can check if there's a good massage person in your area that can do trigger point massage, that will help a lot. Believe me, that helps me get rid of my migraine, even if it was for 5 days. But that's when I found out that I need more and more hydration. And yeah, I'm up to a gallon a day at least. Doing this work, I need more. If you've done a lot of work on you, you need more. Just saying. You might not feel you need it, but you do. Hold on a second. Something else is coming in. Cleanse your heart chakra. You've got a lot of pain on the top of it. It's in the center, so it's mainly you. It goes to the left, so there's a female energy as well. Yeah, I'm feeling your head. It's almost like somebody's hitting me over the head. It's slightly to the right, so that means male energy. You need to let these people let go. Call in Archangel to sever any ties. 2 people who are giving you this negative energy. Ugh. It's all the way down to my solar plexus. It's not pretty. Don't laugh at me. I can feel this.
I'm not. No, I just your verbiage.
It doesn't feel. You're going to be fine. Just let go of everybody else's energy. I haven't found. I don't think I've found a spell breaker. Hold on a minute. Let me see if I got the spell breaker. No, that's not the spell breaker. I'll have to find a spell breaker and put it up here next time. But it basically sends bad energy back, because this is not your energy. It's been given to you. Cord cutting. Okay. Yes, definitely cut those cords, please, for all of our sakes. Any impact near you, feel that. So, no, I'm not near you, but I'm feeling your energy through here. Yeah. This is everybody else's negativity you've taken in. So good luck to everybody. It's after 11 our time. We've been here 2 hours and 5 minutes. Do you need anything? Are you ready to go?
I'm ready to go.
Okay. All right. I'm going to do my best to heal myself. Here comes Gabriel.
Oh, we can do that too. Okay, here they come. Illness is an interesting question. It is a predominant concern on every human's mind at one point or another. The illnesses that you encounter in your daily strife, be them simple allergies or chronic diseases of critical factor, are all coming from the same, shall we say, sources of discomfort. There are emotions behind all physical distresses. There are concerns. There are moments of despair and stress that generate frequency waves that then disrupt your immune system and cause flows of energy through your system to, shall we say, cut a new course through the riverbed. The river jumps its banks, and things such as physical maladies appear that normally would not. We encourage you to understand the methods of healing, such as meditation, and visualize putting the river back where it originally was and cut the streams that have waft off to the side through the banks where they were not intended. Put up dams, redirect the water, and keep the energy flow straight within you, top to bottom. There are meridians of sort, which are energy centers, and there are chakras, way more than we are able to describe in this connection here. But know that those rivers are meant to run straight and true. They are not meant to waft in a snake-like pattern or zigzag where unintended. So go through your day, think of life as a river, go with the flow, don't let the stresses redirect the river, and do all you can to center yourself back in the moment, pull yourself out of the past, and don't go to the future. That's where there is no remedies. The remedies are right here at hand. Be the water, be the peace, be the energy, be the rain, and let it all fall and flow where it's supposed to go. We appreciate your interest in this subject, in this world, and the possibilities that lay before you as you evolve into knowing what you don't know. Blessings to you all in this holiday season that you are participating in, and know that we are always at hand, as are your teams and higher powers. Blessings once again. May you live in peace and comfort and smooth flowing with the river. We will depart at this time. Ta-da.
Wow. So the meridians, he mentioned that. So yeah. And I put that in there. So
I'm not an expert on meridians, but I know there's something about them.
yeah, they're in your body, but they're a flow.
Yeah.
And a channel these meridians. So yeah, it definitely tied into healing yourself. And what Gabriel was saying is make sure they're flowing correctly. So when you pull up transcendent channel meridians, you're going to see those lines, and you're going to see the acupoints. Those are the little dots that you'll see along those meridians. And it all ties into what he said. So that's why you came in, Lottie, to learn that. And hydration. Okay. Make sure. A gallon is not that much.
Take 2 meridians and call us in the morning. I'm being stupid.
I know, that's cute. But I was going to say, take 2 liters more.
No, and 2 liters.
More than you normally do. Just
Yeah.
good. But yeah, as you saw, I can't stop drinking water. So thank you guys for coming in. And I know it was a slow, peaceful day. And I'm sorry that you are in pain, because I can feel it. And Jeanette as well. So you guys.
Lottie, it's a really, you got some energy stacked up somewhere. Not my area, not an expert at it, but pursue that thought.
Yes. Okay. Thank you guys so much for coming in on our shopping holiday today.
We'll be back.
Yes, we will. And thank you so much. Have a good one. Happy holidays to everyone.